Dummy.
Back to it.
But you was little. You was kind of anorexic at one point. We was worried about you.
I had little dimples in my shirt. She was showing.
You didn't care. Yeah. You was concerned.
My boy knew I was doing the right thing.
Remember that time he got kind of skinny.
Hey, there I go. I had disappeared. Dez did some shit. He did that shit again.
He doing that shit again. Man, you weren't supposed to cuss, man. We in the first 2 minutes.
Oh, I didn't know we started, but we got what we got.
I didn't know this was
and
I
I noticed like we stopped following. We stopped following those rules real quick. We forgot all about them.
That's why we not
I don't think we ever.
And I think everybody
we ever made it.
I think YouTube is like, okay, whatever. They're gonna do what they're gonna do. Everybody everybody talking.
But that's probably why we not getting no traction. No. I'm sorry.
As
That's
much
why
as we want.
There we go. That's what.
But I don't believe that because I see people get traction and they do it.
But they was already probably like before they was doing that pre-rules.
I mean, we was too.
Yeah, but they came out
But
with
it's not being pushed. They don't need pushing. They already got their audience. We're trying to gain more audience.
I think everybody trying to gain.
So y'all want to go to a PG? We can go to a rated G show.
It's just not gonna happen.
It's not gonna happen.
The only way we could do it is if we start a podcast at work.
Well,
that's the only way it's gonna happen. Because if you do it, on
Somebody
your own,
mama sitting here.
yeah, and that's still if my mama come here, that still won't work.
Yeah.
Well, mom's gonna still go nuts.
That's some New Orleans stuff.
Fool, I was looking at some video I had shot from Mardi Gras. That pops a wild boy.
what are we doing?
You ain't need the video to know that.
He a wild, yeah, but that just remind you. My boy was so drunk out that bed that he couldn't. And me and him woke up the next morning. You remember last night when we got home? No, you. No, me and my boy was in the sequence and forgetting shit because we was so drunk.
He was driving.
We both were.
Yeah, y'all was just out at different spots.
Well, we separate trucks, so we had to take all that stuff out to the parade site. So he come out there with grills and coolers and everything for the whole neighborhood. So, but we don't remember how we got home. But you know what we did?
Did it again.
We got home.
No, I was about to say, Jay.
And we did it again.
Yeah,
what we talking about?
Your mama parade in the neighborhood?
Yeah.
Okay.
That's how that go.
Like we've been in that same neighborhood since forever. Fool. Like they moved. We probably moved 2 times, maybe.
Did y'all ever stay in New Orleans?
We live in it. That's New Orleans. My mama's address says New Orleans, Louisiana.
You don't stay in New Orleans?
No.
I can see the Superdome from
What,
my
you stay
house.
like Metairie or something?
Yeah.
So if I can see the Superdome from my house, that's not New Orleans.
No, it's a Superdome.
It's big.
But you can see it from your house. You can't see the BJCC from Calera, but you can see it from your house. That's downtown.
So like if you live
I
in,
can't see the
so like
BCC from my house.
You can see the area. Come on now, you know what I mean.
so if you live across the so the people in Daphne live in Mobile because they can see the skyline. Gotcha. Okay.
No, my mother's address says New Orleans, Louisiana. My high school.
Well, stick to that one. Don't say because you can see the. You should have stuck to that instead of saying you can see the Superdome.
And Birmingham is who is Birmingham?
People
it's
in-
not the same.
People in New Jersey can see the New York skyline.
Well, they New Jersey. They address say New Jersey.
You have to take a ferry from your house to get to New Orleans.
You don't have to. You choose to because it's attraction.
I'm just saying.
It's something to do.
I got on a boat to go to New Orleans when I left your house.
You didn't have to. We chose to do that.
It was an option.
It was fun. It was just a thing. But if you drove,
You could take the bridge.
It'd took you 2 minutes if you just drove.
Yeah, I mean, you just do that
just
as an
drive.
I
attraction.
wanted to take the ferry.
Exactly. You wanted to. You didn't have to.
But here we go.
Hater.
You're tuning in to the Dummies podcast. I'm Stop.
I'm joking.
I'm hooting. I hear you not from Mobile too.
And we back like we never left because like we say every week, we never leave. It's episode 217.
Seals, ain't it?
Yes, 217 consistent ass episodes, man. We in this thing, man, doing what we do. My boy ain't here today. We'll get to that in just a sec. But yeah, man, it feels good to be back on this thing, man. The lights are on. The lights are lighting. The cups are cupping.
I wish we could turn them off.
The cups are
The
empty.
table are tabling. You a vet now,
the
man.
water is water.
You're a veteran, man. Why you letting the lights bother you, man? You sound like a rookie.
It doesn't bother me.
You just say you wish you could turn them off.
Yeah.
Why you want to turn them off?
Don't turn your light off,
I
man.
sound like a podcast that don't even have lights. I'm tripping.
Right. There you go.
Still shooting shots.
He back again.
That was my last one because I felt bad. It was just right there.
But are you tired of the lights though?
No.
Can't never get tired of these lights. I told y'all that last week, man. If the gang still gonna need us,
The lights is now just part of the life. It's part of my life. Like it's just part of
All
my
of the lights.
life. I don't feel obligated to do it. I love to do it, and I just do it. It's just like it's part of the Sunday. You just wake up and go do it.
Well, okay. God damn.
Shut up.
he's still trying to convince you after you just said that you like the light.
He been sad. Now I can tell he's sad about it. Sometimes he gets sad about the lights.
He do.
I get sad
He
about
gets
the light.
scared of the big stage.
Yeah, he be nervous, man.
Well, I'm a performer, so it doesn't matter.
You ain't acting like it. Your energy level ain't where I need it to be.
Pick it up, E.
I know.
Drink your water.
That's why I was saying I want the lights off to take a nap.
Drink your water. Drink your water.
Dummy.
I do want to say, man, give prayers to my man Todd, man. Everything okay now, but I talked to him. He told me to let y'all know he okay. He'll be back. He had a little scare, had to have emergency surgery. I let him tell what happened with the rest of it. He did tell me I could say it, but yeah, man, my man in recovery, man. He okay. He's still in the hospital, man. So just send a couple prayers up for him, his family, man. He will be okay though, man. I think mainly what it was he didn't have a real excuse to miss the podcast this time. So he fake sick.
Let me go to the hospital.
I told Tamika. I told Tamika. I said that nigga just wanted a little attention this week. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
We love you, Todd. We miss you. Come on back.
He was tired of working on them abs when they got them done.
That's what it is.
You got the mental sketches.
You just came up with something.
We're gonna come back here chiseled.
That makes sense because he couldn't eat either. It was about 2 days till I can't eat.
Yeah, because
Man, what you
my boy when he got his body did.
I got a BBL.
BBL Todd so crazy.
He got BBL on his stomach.
That's it, BBL Todd. Goddamn. There you go, Dan.
Damn, young Tiller. Come back.
Damn, boy, they said that nigga got his body did. Boy,
you come back with abs, we know what's up, Todd.
Oh, that work. It ain't gonna be no more working out now.
No more jump rope. No more jump rope videos. Back to the shoe videos. I ain't seen the shoe video in a while.
Get this walking. He go through phases.
My boy
he been a jump rope video.
Yeah.
You got to get him in the jump rope. He be in the gym or dancing. He be dancing now for the video.
The boy gonna twerk for you.
He be reminding me of the nigga with the muscles, but the big, he be doing that. Fuck you doing with your legs and shit.
One a week is okay, Todd. Right. We'll need to see it every day.
Dummy.
But where we at with it though, Hoop?
Big wiggling ass nigga.
Big wiggle.
Big wiggle. Shouts out to Todd, man. Shouts out to my boy. Come back, man. Come back healthier and better than ever. I had a joke, but I forgot it. It don't even matter no more. We've been cool, man. We've been cool. Hung out with my boy yesterday, man. Happy early birthday to you.
Thank you.
We ain't gonna be here before your birthday, so happy early birthday to you.
Oh
man.
Yeah, happy birthday, man.
Thank you.
One song?
What?
One song?
Want to sing
a song?
Sing a song. Yeah. Sing a song for him.
Not particularly.
Okay. Want a nigga to sing to you? Want a nigga to harmonize in your ear? But the week been cool, man. We hung out at the game yesterday, man. Went to
crazy.
Be my Jonathan Majors, bro. What's up with that? Be my Jonathan Majors, man.
Got you.
Let's take a picture. Let me touch your face.
Yes. We need to show more black love.
You better never touch my face, okay?
Todd touched the beta. They faces was touching in that picture.
Man, that was real close. Real close. Crazy. The week was cool, man. Shouts out to Hoover, man. When saw Hoover play, the girls was pretty good. The boys was pretty good. Good game. Shouts out to Twin, too, man. Shout out
Twin, man. I texted him last night.
But that's been for real about it, man. Been working, been chilling, been working out, doing that, man. And that was my fun for the week so far. How about you, Joe?
Same thing. Joe. Shout out Keon. Was at the BJC damn near all day yesterday. That shit was cool. Like I said,
the BJC.
Yeah,
forget the other C.
Damn, I should say
forget the other C. Fuck the other C. The other C don't matter.
That we weren't in that building. That's
he was on the other court. Huh?
Yeah. But that was cool. I ain't do too much. Closed all my rings for the first time. Yeah, go me.
What is 1,000?
1,000. Yep. Okay. 100% Joe. Fuck y'all.
100% Joe. Oh, you ain't 1% no more. Like your shit been low for goddamn 3 weeks.
So?
Yeah, so you got to go more than 1 day before you come in here bragging.
Well, I hit 750 yesterday, but I ain't had time.
Okay.
Yeah, because I went to play golf, so that gave me a little movement.
And you walked home. We walked home. That's a long ass walk, but we walked.
Ain't a long walk.
It felt like it was fair.
Y'all walked from the BJCC?
Yeah. We walked the Chasers, and then we walked
the
his house.
at the end.
So it ain't long, but it felt long.
Because the Uber kept taking too long.
I'm trying to think of the route.
Chasers from BJCC Chasers
straight down the street. River Walk. I mean,
yeah. Okay.
We made one right.
I had to
just make one right.
Did y'all go down the street?
No, hell no.
At nighttime, whatever.
Skid Row so crazy. But yeah, we was wondering, we was running with all those cars that it was a shooting. Mm-hmm. So that's why all them cops was out there sad. But
at what? City Walk?
Yep. And then they gonna get mad when they stop letting niggas out there.
It was some kids.
Kids, I think.
That shit crazy. Man.
But yeah, like restaurants starting to like stop kids from coming in without parents because they be cussing the workers out and tripping. So badass fuckers. But that was my week.
It's gonna be hard to stop that in the summertime though, because it's spring right now and they out there. So for the summer, it's gonna be crazy.
Oh, they already trying to stop them coming to spring break. You can't have beer on the beach. You can't have a keg. You can't do shit. But what about you, Stop?
I don't know what the fuck I did this week.
It's a blur.
It definitely was one of them. Like, nigga, I just worked and 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 worked. That's my goddamn week.
Sounds about right.
Shit. Sorry, Jack.
I had to make some fun out of my week somehow.
Man, you know, I'm sick of them on the Instagram people. I done had enough of the relationship guru. Like every other thing is like a relationship deep dive.
That spiritual world or whatever them motherfuckers is.
And they don't be married.
They say, first you gotta know that.
Y'all ain't seen enough of Derek Williams. Y'all saw their relationship, huh? Them people, I just feel like them people who come out and be doing that shit be fake.
Man, do you?
Yeah, like nothing works for everybody.
Because it's not gonna, like you said,
Just
like you can't read a book like that Steve Harvey book. Like you can't, that shit don't work.
I mean, they will have a good point here and there, but like,
and that man been married 8 times.
And all of us are married, and every last one of our marriages are different.
Mm-hmm.
Yes. So that
like that shit, I don't know. That's why
you can't tell somebody how to fall in love.
That's why it was hard for me to go to counseling, because like we went to counseling at one time, and then it was like
I don't think that's the way it works.
I know, but like, cause I don't feel like they gonna give you that one size fit all shit, and I don't want that. And I peeped that the first time I went there, like.
Well, if it's the first time, it probably gonna be general. They don't know you yet.
No. It can't be one size fits all. If I just sat here and say we all married and it's all different.
But I'm saying, like, how can I help you if I don't know you? You gotta keep going.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure the first one gonna be.
Nigga, how the fuck I'm gonna give you some good advice the first? That would be nuts if a motherfucker give you advice day one and try to, like, they ain't got to know the backstory. Like, you still over there? Hey, my name Chris.
Well, I always tell you, I remember one statement that stopped me from going back. I ain't gonna say it. I'll say it off camera. But that one statement stopped me from going, because I just think it was so bad that it was like, nah, you can't approach it.
But
that's how you approaching it. It's not that. Like, if you have a bad approach,
nigga want to be fixed or whatever.
nigga, if you have a bad approach, I ain't about to listen to you. Have a better approach.
Damn, you ain't fixed this shit yet, man. I ain't coming back.
Damn, who?
I'm pretty simple to please. So
but I get what you're saying. If they say something so bad, that's just like nah. But
that's real stupid.
But the nigga, but damn, man, you got to give at least 6 times.
At least.
Who made that the number?
I mean, I think that's a good number.
I said at least.
Yeah, I mean,
like that ain't the set number, but like nigga, I don't know you yet. That's like going on one date and trying to get married.
No, well, dating is different.
I feel like you got to talk that shit out.
You can have a good idea on the first date.
How? Nah, why they don't take at least 6?
I don't even know if you clean up. I don't know if you brush your teeth yet for real.
No. It takes on the first date. You know if it's something there or not. That's what I'm saying.
Sure, but you don't know
you don't know how far it's gonna go. Yeah,
you don't know. I mean, it'd be like, oh goddamn.
So, question: why is that different from the counseling part? Why they don't take 6?
It ain't. Yeah, really ain't.
Yeah, there you go.
I think he just wanted to be combative.
He just got a mic and talking. That's it.
Don't you ask general questions when you first started talking to a girl when they all
but it's also been sometimes like the first date I ain't never go back either.
I bet Huda probably got that.
I done had a lot of first dates that ain't.
Can you imagine Huda shit? What's your favorite color?
Hell no, I don't want to know that shit. I don't give a fuck about that. Oh, you crazy, bitch. Hell, you nuts.
They ain't never crazy in the beginning.
Shit, what's the craziest thing you did? You gotta slide it in there. What's the craziest thing you ever done?
Shit, they ain't gonna tell you that.
Because they know it's crazy.
Sometimes they'll think it's simple crazy, but it be crazy.
No, what the crazy thing is they don't think that they crazy.
Yeah, that's why you gotta ask them.
And they ain't gonna tell you.
They gonna tell you some nine.
It be somebody else. It's everybody else but them, and then you realize like. When you start hearing them stories, like my cousin said, and then my aunt, and then my mama, and then you realize, like, oh, it's everybody.
Are you that too though?
What?
Sometimes
who
that person who be like, it's never me.
No, I'm crazy.
Okay,
and I don't think I have.
But I know, like, you know what I'm saying? Like,
I embrace you. Embrace it.
Yeah, I'm a different kind of crazy though.
You learn early on how crazy. I mean, my level of crazy. Like,
you just got to talk to you one conversation.
Yeah,
one conversation.
And I don't veer out of that too. So that's just who I am.
My boy offend somebody every time. Like, he offended somebody last night. He didn't even realize.
Who I offended?
We was at the game chilling. And he was talking to the young lady. He was like, I know why y'all best friends. Because both of y'all batshit crazy. Niggas told the girl that, and they think that, and she was like, she had a little shaker, like, you could tell, I could tell she was annoyed, and he couldn't.
But no, I do that. I know her on purpose. So like, she annoy me on purpose. It's just the thing that we do. Yeah.
I just realized that's a golf shirt.
Yeah.
My boy's so deep in the golf and now look at
He
him.
love it now. He bought that from the
Black
golf school.
He got there from the PGA store.
East Side Golf. Them niggas,
okay.
Them niggas dope.
Yeah, you can tell it's a black. Is that an animal?
Did you just call the black man an animal?
It looked like the face. Like, look at the face. You don't see a face. It looks like a puppy snout. It don't look like a face.
What's that
fool.
podcast if you watching?
Don't give it no credit, but
I
I
hope
know
I
what
know
you're talking about.
podcast. No, man, I'm just saying the face look like a puppy face.
Damn.
I think it said, is that an animal?
It look like a puppy
Animal.
face on a human body. Nigga look fluffy in the face. Look at
You
it.
must be making a lot of money.
But what is that though?
Exactly. Like,
It's
nigga,
a
don't
chain.
And that's not offensive.
A chain?
A gold chain.
Huh?
It's a chain.
But I'm wrong for saying that's a puppy. But that could be a chain.
But that's a hell of a chain there, but look at that thing.
Because it's swinging back. I guess the chain.
and they got a human puppy with a chain on.
Y'all some haters.
You trash for calling the black man an animal though.
You trash for not knowing that's a chain.
Nigga, don't look like no goddamn shit. That be like a
black person.
That look like an oven mitt.
And that don't look like a
You gotta
man.
look at the picture.
That also don't look like a man.
This
Shit.
thing doing it justice. Watch the Hulu special.
Stop messing up the black company, man. That,
I
it's
like
dope
it though.
though.
I
It's
do
dope.
like it though.
Yeah.
So yeah, it's, I just don't know what it is, but I like it. What kind of shoes that is?
Them Baron 3s.
He got some Vans on. He got
Them
my,
good guy dog.
he got my Vans on. It's all good.
My boy got Jordans on y'all ass now.
Shoes that be on sale.
Y'all shamed him into it though.
Ford. we were talking about this this week, but Ford, they just applied for a patent so they can take self-repossessing cars. Basically, if it works the way they see it, the car will drive themselves back to the junkyard if you miss your payments.
I saw that. How many days I could be late?
I mean, you normally get about 60 to 90 days before they come look
What
at
if I'm
it.
what if I'm on a date and they take my shit?
Boy, that shit be wild. I mean, you could easily, man, somebody stole my car.
Yeah.
Nah, bro. You got a Ford, don't it?
Why you call? Why you
Don't
call
you got
back
an
it up?
F-150?
Give me my regular gas cars. Fuck that. That electric shit is getting too advanced. Y'all
But
got that?
you know they kind of already had, they had those places that if you didn't pay, they could stop your car from cranking up or some shit.
Mm-hmm.
Remember
I
that?
heard of
Yeah.
that, but I never seen it in like real life. But
Me
I
either.
done heard of it.
And you know employees fuck shit up sometimes too. Nigga gonna be hit the wrong button on the wrong
Right.
account. Be to cut my shit.
Nigga, you don't turn my car back
Like,
on.
nigga, I paid yesterday. The fuck is you doing?
That's wild.
Nigga, turn my car off.
What if you driving and hit that switch?
Right, nigga done drove off the fucking interstate. Your brakes don't work no more.
What if you're a Tesla? That bitch said across the screen you on the date. Repossession.
Oh, that'd be wild. Repossession activated.
You owe us $4K.
That bitch start driving with you in it, goddamn. Pull up to the
Dummy.
Then a robot. A
You
robot.
said
addressed
you was headed to the bank.
You
Let me
did
help
not
you.
pay.
Ah.
Your check bounced. Hey,
Y'all ever had some shit like that happen? Y'all ever been on like a outing or a date or anything like that and the car wouldn't crank or like your car didn't work or something like that?
Nigga, my old Camaro used to have a hole in the ground. One of my first dates was after a nigga broke in my car, stole my radio. Then my Camaro had a hole in the driver's seat. So the carpet at the bottom would get wet, so it smelled like wet dog. I ain't never got a second date.
Did you?
Why you ain't put something over the hole?
Like it's niggas under the ground.
Why you didn't go vacuum it or like fluff it up?
Cause
Why
you
you
know,
ain't put like a plastic mat over the hole?
cause if I put a plastic mat
You know
over
who
it,
it is.
it's still the carpet like under it. It's still gonna get wet and it's still gonna stink. And you know, like wet carpet smell, that shit sitting there. Even if you go vacuum
Oh, I
it
see
or
what
clean
you're
it,
saying. I see
it
what
wet
you're
Boy,
carpet
that's a
smell, that
wild
shit
ass
sit
car.
there, fool.
That's
Yeah.
a wild ass car.
Which one? The blue one?
Which one I had
He
sex?
used to
Yeah,
get
it was
one
the blue
every
one.
month.
Yeah, but that boy loved the Camaro, didn't he?
I still want one now. I want another one, fool. Them hoes is
Motherfucker
amazing.
was on the ground.
With a
I hated
T-top.
getting them hoes.
I ain't never had that happen, but I remember like, you know, back in the day, I was real close. I probably had about $71 or some shit.
Yeah.
And I was like, man, I'm counting everything adding up, but I worked that shit down by $4, goddamn.
Bro, you get one
Be
drink.
like, go ahead, babe. I ain't even hungry.
Hey,
Enjoy yourself.
I don't know what would have happened if we would have goddamn got that extra drink. We're like, shit, fuck that. I would have spilt that bitch. We gotta go.
Check that account. Okay, yeah. I got nothing.
I got $62. 62 will be enough.
She just ain't getting no tip today.
And sometimes you'll still overdraft a little bit. Just a little bit.
Yeah, well, sometimes
because they don't take the tip out first.
Yeah, they do that on the backside.
Yeah.
So nigga gonna come to
your that $10
nigga gonna come to your window. They take that bitch out after you left, but they, hey, bro, the card didn't work.
Well,
huh? That's your machine, nigga.
Yeah, exactly. Fix y'all shit. Heard y'all sister was down.
Now I do remember filling up on a Wednesday or Thursday when they just took the $1 out.
They get you now though. They'll put $175 on your card quick.
It depends on what kind of card you're using and what thing, but they do that shit.
You niggas been hitting me with $175 every time.
You been using that credit card, and
that's why.
Yeah, they'll do that. But
so they don't do it to the debit card.
I hope they don't.
I don't think so.
That's holding on people real money.
Yeah,
but it go off the next day. But they do definitely put $125 on that bitch, and then they'll come back and it be gone. But we were talking about the self-repossessing cars. They're also working on self-driving planes. Would y'all ever try that?
Yeah.
I'm scared. I mean, I know they fly on autopilot now, but I need somebody. It's just like the Teslas. Y'all talk shit about driving a self-driving Tesla and all that shit. Like, you know it's going to have to be some fuck-ups before you get it right.
I'm still scared.
I mean, I ain't going to be on the first flight, but...
I'm scared of a human driving plane, let alone
them
non-human
niggas can do
plane.
it.
They don't really
sleep and drunk.
I know once they get up there, they...
But I just want somebody there to, like...
Just in case.
If it go wrong, they you know...
Hard reset that bitch.
How you know they don't be in that sleep?
They can be. Just
somebody there.
Somebody there.
Every plane I've been on has landed.
I'd have rolled in the car with you before. Shit, I don't know. I'd have fell asleep. I was hoping you was still up.
My boy driving 10 miles per hour though, so you gonna get there.
I don't drive slow.
Shit me. I was following that nigga one day. He was going 27 on the
and
interstate.
He take weird routes.
Yeah, he gonna take the street.
Yeah, he love the street. That nigga scared. He like when a kid first learn how to drive, they don't want to go to the interstate. Why you don't like the interstate?
I ain't going nowhere but home. Let's take the scenic route.
You don't see nothing on your route.
Oh, I get it. Perfect genius.
Ain't shit.
I got it.
You looking at the hood?
Hey, it be some funny stuff in the hood now.
Somebody still ain't getting it.
I get it. No, I've been got it.
You might see a crackhead dancing. You gonna see a
nigga
high speed
shitting.
chase.
The nigga
shit right on the back, shitting at a bad angle. That was the worst angle to be shitting outside, there, my boy. Right, lean on the gate or something, my boy.
That was wild.
We ain't got no motherfucking topics today while y'all sitting there waiting on what's next. I gotta know. Here we go. Oregon.
Here we go.
Nah, but for real, Oregon. They're testing out a theory. A lot of people, are already talking shit about it, but they're thinking about getting $1,000 a month with no strings attached to homeless and low income people. Do y'all think that that's something that's a long term strategy for results?
Yeah. I mean, because you probably spending that much in shit anyway.
But what about in terms of like when they ask you, man, let me get them $10, and all they do is go buy liquor, you know what I'm saying? Like, do you think that would really improve it, or does it make more for self-destruction?
Well,
more drugs, more alcohol, more...
I mean, but if you give them $1,000, then, yeah, if they still just on the street with the $1,000, yeah, they go drugs, alcohol, yeah.
Well, if you just give them $1,000 with no strings attached.
I don't mind.
No, I don't like the no strings. I mean, you got to try to find housing for them or something.
But with
$1,000 a month, where you gonna stay?
It's gonna go both ways, man. I don't mind it because in some instances you're gonna have some people who get off the street and get an apartment. You're also gonna have some.
What apartment is you getting for $1,000 a month?
You can find a 1-bedroom somewhere for $1,000.
But no, if that's all you got. I'm saying you only make $1,000 a month.
Well, that can set you up to do something else. You can get $1,000 a month in that. You can get some food stamps. You can get some Medicaid. You can get something to go in a different path. I think it's better than nothing. I don't mind it. We don't know where our tax money going now. Why not get them $1,000? We can give Ukraine $100 billion. Give them $1,000. Let them go drink it. I don't even care if they go drink it. Just they ain't bothering me to go drink it. So what?
So I mean, if they get it to go drink, and that's
I don't want them to do that, but,
right? So wouldn't it be maybe the money could be applied in a different manner? Like you could probably still give them $1,000 a month. It's just no different than when you see them and man, I get $10. I want to give me something to eat. Well, let me take you to go get something to eat. Because you know that if you give them the money, it might be a possibility they do the wrong thing with it.
So what's the different way you gonna do something with it? What you gonna do?
Maybe give them a $500 voucher for someone.
Like kind of what what Wolf and them doing here. They building their little housing, the little housing complex that we talked about a few podcasts ago.
But see, the only thing about that, like this sounds crazy, but some people want to be on the street. They don't want to go to anything like organized like that.
Yeah, I've heard that too before.
So I mean,
I get what you're saying though. I do. It is gonna be some people gonna take that and
do good.
Right.
It goes either way. Like if we put it somewhere else, hey, food stamps. You know what they do? They're selling food stamps. So if they want to sell it or whatever, you give them in a manner of food. You give them some food, a food voucher. Hey, I'll say
and
this
also
food
could
voucher.
increase crime if all the homeless people getting a. And how they gonna tell who homeless? I'm gonna go be homeless.
That's
you know what I'm saying?
That's gonna happen too.
Yeah,
just
I ain't got no house.
So I mean,
them niggas
it's gonna be good with
do
bad.
one little
so.
swipe of the goddamn. It ain't no need to play with them folks
For
over that little bit amount of money.
And for that reason,
but people gonna do it.
Of course,
that's why I don't mind it. Like, give it to them. I don't mind. If you got it to give it to them.
I mean, it's gonna hurt, but it's gonna help. I think it's gonna do more good than evil.
And that's everything.
What you giving it to them?
Yeah, I see the reason too.
I don't mind. Even if they go and get them some liquor or some food, go ahead, man.
I agree that it should be just like you got food stamp card. I believe you should have a card that only works for certain shit.
And I get that too, but I just know there's ways around that.
Yeah.
Like I said, people sell food stamps. People buy food stamps. People will promote, hey, who got them food stamps for the low this week?
The price of food stamps is outrageous. That shit crazy.
The price of food stamps?
Yeah. When you buying food stamps, somebody used to be half.
Yeah.
These niggas want 75 cents on a dollar.
Because everything high,
No, that ain't how that works.
I mean, everything is high, So
They don't work like that?
That little $50 you used to give me ain't giving me the same thing no more. Give me $75 for this $100.
That one, I was just making an example, but I was just saying it wasn't $75.
I'm just saying half of 100 is 50. So no, give me 50, give me 75.
I know. So
we
the
not.
cost of food stamps has went up.
I know. And that's because the cost of everything else went up.
Dummy.
Golf chain, man.
We've been talking. We make shit happen around these parts. TikTok. They announced this week, I saw on CNN, that they're going to be limiting underage screen time down to 60 minutes a day. Now, they can adjust it, and it'll go to the next step, which is 100 minutes. But they're going to get every week a new update or a summary of their screen time, kind of like what you get on your iPhone, to try to help curve, kids just staying on it all day long.
I think it's a good idea, but I rather they did that so the shit wouldn't get banned. So I see why they did it, but I'd rather the shit just be banned.
Why? You just gonna leave it there?
Just be banned.
Well,
be banned.
We gotta talk, nigga. Shit.
Banned why?
Why you want it to be banned?
Because it ain't good for you. Like TikTok, TikTok is different from they showing our kids something different than they show they kids, and it's making people want to grow up to be an influencer. And hell no, get your shit. Get off TikTok.
So you think if you ban TikTok, it's gonna stop people from wanting to be influencers?
As much thinking like that's a viable way to make money.
So you think it's TikTok, not
Instagram, Facebook,
or Snapchat, or Twitter, or
or
life?
Hey man, I ain't got all the answers.
I mean, I don't think it solves anything. And that's another one of those things. I think it's some good or some bad. Like sometimes you find good shit on TikTok. Sometimes you just gonna find bad shit. It's about how you use things. I don't think that banning TikTok is gonna cure anything. Because if you want that bad shit, go and find it on YouTube. YouTube is the worst place ever, but I love it. And I say worst place ever, meaning that you can find anything on YouTube.
Yeah, but
everything
you gotta go look for it.
Exactly. So if you want to go find it, you're gonna go find it.
Sometimes you have to look at that shit just pop up and you be like, what's this?
Just because the government keeps saying it's a security issue with the country. So
right. I mean, that's the part that I'm more so concerned about than the limited time. But I'm with Ken Garrett. I think it's a move that they trying to do to just kind of say like, hey, we concerned and we, but at the end of the day, you're still stealing information. Like I'm allegedly stealing information.
Because when these states start banning, they're like, oh shit, let me do something.
What y'all think the number is that kids or people are generally on there per day? I think 60 minutes is low. On the low end.
Hey, yeah,
I think
that's
a lot
why they
more of them 3, 4, 5 hours just be sitting on that thing letting it go.
Yeah, they on that thing. They're collectively, they probably on that bitch by 7 hours.
Then they can have their
It's the new
phone
TV.
And especially with the kids, when they dancing, that shit take a whole hour right there itself to edit that motherfucker.
But like we said before, it's kind of crazy because I be torn only because like I remember they said that that's what video games were supposed to do to us.
And it didn't. I ain't never want to go be Call of Duty.
Right.
Me, never.
I ain't never want to go be.
But I do think it's something different with these social media kind of things. I think that's different than videos. Because videos never made me feel different about myself personally.
Video games, you know, it's fake. Like with TikTok and that shit be real shit be happening.
It's and you seeing like your celebrities, like and your people, like oh, you need to get your body, like it. I don't know. I guess it reinforced.
I just got negative surgery.
Stereotypes or something, whatever the word is.
Yeah. Natural bodies for broke women. There's some wild shit out there.
Especially, and look at John Morant. It's just the internet, man. And that's not on TikTok. That's on Instagram, on wherever he posted the shit. I don't know. But niggas be doing crazy shit for the internet. And that's just the era we in at this point, unfortunately.
All these pranks and shit. Mano, I don't know, we talked about it, but he came back and said it was a skit.
I would have said that shit too.
Yeah.
Smart man.
I'm pretty sure. But Buddy never posted it on here, so I don't see how it was a skit. Mm-hmm. And Buddy never posted it. He was like, nigga, just don't say shit. Mm-hmm. All right, I'll choke your ass again.
With TikTok, we were talking earlier, do y'all think that we should be monitoring like what our kids watch? Would you monitor what your kids watch, or do you think it's a good idea to monitor what kids watch?
I don't think you can, because if they got their phone, how you gonna they gonna find the shit.
Yeah.
But no, it's just gonna have to be like one of those things you might not can watch it in front of them. You know how like you maybe couldn't listen to rap music or hard, you know what I'm saying, in front of your folks. It's gonna have to be something like that. 'Cause you can't stop it.
Yeah, I don't monitor. I just hope that I'm doing a good job in raising the kid right, and hopefully.
And they know this shit ain't real.
Yeah, you know it ain't real, and you know to choose to do the right thing and be the right person rather than doing the internet shit.
Yeah, I don't care, because I remember like I told like 2nd or 3rd grade, I came home for my birthday and had
looking for boobies.
Like that was my gift. My mom was like, "Oh, you got HBO in your room now." I was like, "Oh, I got cable." And after that, it was a wrap. Real sex, taxi cab confessions. You wait to.
But did you turn it down?
What you mean? I put it on about 1, 2.
Yeah.
Emmanuel.
Sit close to the TV.
Cinemax Showtime, you that shit where they be fucking each other's stomach. That
right, that belly rub.
Yeah, that little belly.
That belly roll.
That was all you needed back then, though. That was it.
Was like this in that bitch. Bodies like this.
That was all you needed.
No separation.
I wanted to do Showtime. Cinemax still do that at nighttime like that.
They got to have sex at this point. They got to.
Oh, you can't.
They got specific channels now.
You still
no. They still restricted.
Lala be getting plucked.
Yeah, but it's
on every show.
She be getting plucked.
She done got plucked in every era.
But it's still restricted. It's still restricted.
Yeah, it's soft porn or whatever you call it.
But
Yeah.
As a kid, all it takes is that little side boob.
Hell,
you good.
Hell, I done got off looking when you didn't
The
have
line.
that.
No nipples, no nothing.
I think that's something.
I was watching that CNN special. It was talking about the 90s. And they was breaking down HBO and how HBO made the power move, and basically took over the networks because one of the things what HBO said is whatever we do, like when they started making shows and stuff, whatever we do, we got to do what the networks can't do.
Oh,
because it was based on subscribers and not really just ratings. And so like they pushed the envelope. That's why you got stuff like Real Sex, and that's why they what was that, Gary Shandling or that little TV show? It was like, the network shows, but he could cuss and do everything.
Okay, yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Sopranos, you could see people getting killed and shit on, you know what I'm saying? They said that was how they built their model behind it.
But I do find myself changing shit when my kid is around. Like bad rap music, niggas talking about bitches and hoes. I be like, I'll skip it.
You notice it more like,
but now I do that to pods.
Like, but I don't be like, hey, definitely.
Yeah, like everybody.
Nigga be talking wild. These bitches ain't shit.
I'm like,
you sucking dick and shit.
My daughter in the back seat, nigga. She don't need to know that.
Take yourself down.
I don't like riding with people for that very reason. I be want to listen to my pod. So
I'll listen to it, just not with
So you just gonna tell your kids they can't get in the car with you?
Yeah.
No, okay.
Put your headphones
on a road trip with you.
Nigga say I don't like riding with people. I'm sorry, Logan. You gotta walk.
Get in the truck.
Gotta figure it out. Get in the truck. Put your headphones on.
But I ain't gonna be like, nah, don't listen to this. Don't listen to that. Don't watch this. Don't watch that.
I don't be caring.
Because it's just gonna make them want to do it more. Just like we was.
Because I watched all that shit and I don't think it stopped me. Matter of fact,
it didn't make me a bad person.
Yeah, and I found a lot of shit with my cable. Nigga, I watched National Geographic, the Animal Planet. Nigga, I learned a whole bunch of shit on the History Channel.
I was watching BET and Cartoon Network. That was about it.
Cornball.
That sound about right.
Popcorn Brother.
Okay.
BT, and that's crazy.
I think I was watching the channel that wasn't a channel.
Nigga didn't say ESPN.
The fake pay-per-view. You can't see nothing on pay-per-view. What's the pay-per-view channel that night?
Rap City. That's what I watched when I
Rap
went
City
home.
only came on for 1 hour.
I think I had one VHS porn tape. Just one. It's the same old one.
All you need is one good scene.
I don't know if I ever had a tape.
I had a tape, fool.
Where the fuck you get it from?
I don't know, homeboy or some shit.
You just stole that bit.
Homeboy got
Y'all ever had your hands on them books?
My step-pops, his brother kept a whole thing under his bed, and everybody knew they were there. Like the whole spread.
That under the bed thing was dope.
Whole
I think
spread.
Yuri used to have them bitches up. Just lift the mattress.
Just lift that mattress.
Oh man, you got Playboy. What was the other one?
Under the bed.
I don't know, but I used to look at that motherfucker.
That was his spot, and nobody cared, and everybody knew.
Then you know sometimes the little thing fold out, so you
That bitch get longer. She almost life size.
it get longer.
It get longer.
Yeah, it definitely get longer. Goddamn, while you sit there looking at it. Oh man, y'all boy, wow. What else happened this week? Alex, what his name? Murdo.
Yeah,
was double life sentences. So he died, come back, he going to life again. For killing his family, man. Tragic story. The judge kind of went in on him, kind of like what happened to you? You used to be, because I guess you used to be a good guy, I thought. But you done turned into a monster. The nigga tried to say he took 60
pills or some shit.
Man, you can't take 60 of them goddamn pills, man.
A
You
day?
gonna die.
But he like the judge kind of said, well, whatever monster you
turned
was,
into.
that made you do that then. Because he's still talking about he was innocent. Nigga, it's too late now.
They were talking about how bad his debt was getting, but I don't give a fuck what kind of debt you don't get into. Like,
kill your wife and
but why?
son.
But how's that going? What, you ain't got to pay
you can't
for
file
it?
bankrupt. They got stuff for this. Bankrupt, dude. Like, you can do a lot of little shit.
He was a lawyer actually in that courthouse, I believe.
What kind of drugs he was on? 60 pills a day? What kind of 60 pills he was taking?
Oxycodone and cotton and
opiates.
shit. You ain't taking 60 of them bitches.
You dead.
That's crazy. He might have been out of his mind, but I don't understand what he thought that was gonna help.
It wouldn't. He was just out of his mind.
Like, yeah, man,
That ain't about to solve
Man,
nothing.
I'm broke. Let me go kill my wife and child.
What a life insurance policy, some shit.
Oh.
Like that, possibly, you know,
Then that's
shit like
crazy.
that.
Your son, that man was 22 years old, and your wife, like,
But you a lawyer. You had to know that the
And they was
chances
together.
of you getting away with this shit. But I guess he thought he was
could beat the
smart
system.
enough.
them folks only deliberated for 3 hours. Nigga, we know what we doing with you.
Yeah, we ain't even finna get a whole day worth of pay.
Then they showed like video and shit of his son recording about an hour before this shit happened. Like they was.
Didn't he say he wasn't with them or some shit? Or
They say he had on different clothes from that hour before his family was killed. He changed his clothes, and that kind of gave him some sense of some shit was going on.
that shit crazy.
I don't know, man. I don't know how out of your mind you got to be to do some shit to your family. Like, I ain't never.
Nah, he just got to be. I don't blame that on the drugs. It's just him.
I don't know.
Fuck you. Maybe stop taking 60 pills a day and you have a little bit more money.
I just don't think he took them
He didn't
60
take
pills.
60
He was
is
doing
nuts.
something with them pills. He probably was getting paid off of them hoes. That's probably what he was doing.
60 pills is nuts.
Because you can't take 60 of them. I mean, if money and debt was his problem, he probably was selling them.
You
bitches
can't
or
take
something.
60 vitamins a day and be okay. Nigga. Let alone
If you think
fucking
about it, hell
oxy.
yeah. Well, nigga, why the fuck I got an extra L over this bitch?
Right.
You can't take two.
Dummy.
Hey, that's crazy. I thought about that shit this week because, damn, I can tell you what I watched.
That's what you've been doing all week thinking, guys.
When I watching CNN again, they Coke like the zero products can't do it. They got
Aspartame.
no, it's not even aspartame in the zeros. Aspartame was what diet shit had. Zeros was erythritol or erythritol. It's one of those things.
God
cousin.
damn.
Aspartame cousin.
But basically, same shit. You can't take it. It's a cancer agent. They finding out that it's horrible. So anything that got that zero in it, I don't know what
Nigga drink water.
what it's called, but they say might as well just go and have regular sugar if you're gonna do it. Yeah. Just do it in moderation.
That's natural, I guess.
And especially you ain't fooling yourself because you probably drinking that shit thinking, oh, I'm good. I ain't. It's
People
healthy.
used to get a Big Mac meal with a Diet Coke. I used to think that's the funniest shit in the world.
But it's crazy. Well, you know,
Big
a lot
Mac
of times people do that for the taste. So it might not necessarily have been because they
hell.
trying to. Yeah, it can be. Nigga, you got a whole
Diet
pizza.
Coke.
Nigga got a whole pizza to himself with a Diet Coke. Coach Bo used to give Diet Cokes. Nigga, like, nigga.
That shit tastes good or something. I ain't never.
You know, well,
I actually hated the diet taste.
well,
It
right.
tastes- it
But it's
doesn't
like,
taste good.
once you get used to that taste, it make the other shit taste funny.
That shit there terrible.
Because the Coke Zero used to ain't be bad.
Nigga ain't nothing like.
But I guess that's why it wasn't bad.
Ain't nothing like a good cold Coke, nigga.
It ain't.
Out the freezer. Ooh.
Yeah, but when you think about the concept of it, anything that's free or sugar free or
comes with something.
build that
They got to replace
yeah,
it
yeah, yeah.
some type
It's
of-
got to be some bullshit.
Nothing
but
in
it's just,
life is free.
But it make you think because it's like, okay, well, fuck it. Then I'm trying to do this to curve it, but I can't have that because it got fake sugar in it. Then it's like, okay, well, I'm finna start eating this way. No, you can't eat that. Cheese causes high blood pressure. Well, damn, I'm finna eat vegetables. Well, the ground that they fertilize it in got
Asbestos.
You can't do it. Like, fuck it. God damn it, just do
Your
it.
lettuce got the spray on it.
Do the best thing you can do.
And all this big,
Go
like,
jogging,
like
goddamn.
the vegan chicken
Close
and
your
burgers
rings.
and
That's all
shit.
you do. Close your rings.
That shit ain't healthy either.
They said too that
10 minutes.
just
a day.
10 minutes. That's it.
10 minutes a day.
You can make world of improvement of just exercising, running in place, jump roping, anything you do. Just do something active for 10 minutes, and that could be a big improvement than just doing nothing.
I can see that
for heart health.
for heart health. Yeah,
Yeah,
I'm trying to get my 30 minutes in.
Just don't smoke cigarettes while you're walking. And even that still helps because if you're sitting down smoking a cigarette, it's better to walk and smoke.
It's better to walk and smoke cigarettes.
Shit, it's better to walk and smoke that bitch. I
I
guess.
guess.
Dummy.
I guess
yeah. Open
that
up
makes
your
sense.
lungs, man.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? So get your steps in. Close your rings, baby. Get an Apple Watch. Apple nuts with these high-ass watches. Them whole $700.
Well, if you get the Series 8 with the
$700.
I'm not 700. I think they like 400.
No, my shit malfunctioning, so I looked. $700.
Is your watch strictly like I know now it's a part of your everyday life, like you use it for everything, but is it really main purpose for you just for workouts to keep up with your workout stuff?
Mainly, yeah. That's why I got it. But now, like you said, it's part of everything.
So, like,
it tells
you-
me the weather. It gives me the time. It reads my heart rate. Like sometimes, nigga, you'll know when you're stressed. I look at my heart rate and be like, so that's another health purpose. So
It'll tell you.
Mainly health, but everyday life for real.
I like it to alert you to stand up, but no, I don't really like. Some people like do stuff on their phone. I don't be doing that shit. I just health, tell me my steps, time, weather.
I won't get
part
one.
of, it's part of everyday life for me. Fool.
I just
and if
don't
you get one, you ain't going back.
I know that's why I won't get
You're
it.
not going back. So,
Not
you're
really.
going back.
Like if I'm going out somewhere, I might put on my real watch. But never going back.
So you got to get some bullshit in order to get the $400 one. But when you scroll and get the decent version, the new one, it's about $700, $699, $499.
Nigga got all kind of bands. For them bitches.
$699 with that bit.
So the band's interchangeable. Like you can take
Yeah, it's a little clip on.
Yeah, it slide out.
Oh, that's fresh. You can change the bitch. Why you don't never get a fancy band, nigga?
It's my fancy band.
Oh, I see what you're doing.
Hey, stun on that nigga. Can't get that titanium, boy.
Titanium. Now them hoes high. The little
titanium
the little
one?
mesh ones.
Yeah, and I ain't
Why
getting
the
no
fuck
mesh.
would mesh be high?
That shit, they probably, Apple probably got that
I don't
good
know, but the
goddamn,
little mesh
got
one.
that good goddamn,
The Tibetan mesh.
yes, sewn
That
from
shit just don't look
a
comfortable.
woolly mammoth skin. Goddamn.
That's a Hermes, nigga. That's why that bitch so high.
Yeah, Huda was looking at them hoes $400 off.
Who'da got the Gucci one?
Yeah.
No,
Let's go with his belt.
yeah, that bit came from Amazon.
Put your
too.
belt on.
I might. It's got green in it. It's green.
There you go.
It's got green in it.
I did want to say this. I talked to Courtney earlier, so I definitely need to do that. We are going to a dope little event when we leave here. Congratulations to the Magic City chapter of the Lynx. You know what I'm saying? They raised over $50,000 for today's event, man, the Emerald Green Day Party. So we're going to go out there, have a pretty good time. But that is dope, the money that they raised for it and the cause that they'll be able to serve, with that kind of fun. So
They do a lot of those stuff.
And I'm dumb to it. So what exactly do they do, fool?
I don't know. But no, they're
it's a business.
it's prominent women getting together, really doing good for the community. That's the easiest.
Black women?
Yeah.
Prominent black women. Gotta put that in there.
Prominent black women doing they do a lot of fundraising and different organizations, different
Causes.
Yes. So that's the easiest way to say it.
Gotcha. What you laugh for? That nigga
That
crazy.
nigga
I don't know, folks. That nigga crazy.
Jadakiss, he was on I'm Athlete this week, and he basically said that record labels should be blamed for the violent rap lyrics, that they basically gambling on young rappers to do dumb shit. Yep. He didn't take it off the rappers. He said, it's partly them too, but he said that a lot of it, he said, is he feel like the labels bear more responsibility than a lot of the artists.
They're not doing it because they're not getting paid to do it. Like, them niggas go do that shit because they see that's where the money at. So, yeah, I'm doing all of these things and these crazy things regardless, but I'm going to go rap about it because I know this record label going to come to me. Otherwise, why Scholar don't have a record deal? Or stop. It's very rare. It's very, or that form of rapper. It's very rare that you see those type of guys. Tell me why. What you got?
Nigga can't rap. You gotta see him having to rap.
Leave my boy alone, man. My boy had it, man. But I just think that, that's mainly what we see. We rarely see a new rapper that comes out that raps. Them niggas killing somebody. Every last one of them. They robbing somebody. They killing somebody for the most part.
I don't know. It's like slippery. Like it's a weird place to me because part of that got something to do with the consumer too.
Yeah, and it is what niggas want to hear.
Right.
That's what niggas want
like
to hear.
the nigga just said he wanted killing and shooting last week in his music.
That's what niggas want to hear. But I've been finding myself lately getting tired of it too, though.
Nah, I definitely be man. I be riding to old school shit now, like a lot of soul.
Well, what interview? But I got a lot of shit from this Wood Harris interview. But he was saying, everything pretty much sound the same. And then like the men sound, the women and men both all sound the same. It's like it's just one sound.
Yeah.
Like you get tired of all that hardcore shit.
But you're right. They don't push that conscious music. Like, but like you said, y'all niggas are listening to that shit. And like, I don't want to hear that rapidy rap shit.
Well,
I don't want to hear them big words.
No,
and I don't want to hear them.
Yeah, I hate rapidy rap.
I listen.
But I mean, no, but it's no Outcasts of the day. It's no Wale's. It's goddamn, shoot them up, bang bang, bop out.
Do they exist? We just don't know.
They don't put money.
Yeah, they don't. You can't get to it.
Yeah, because I mean, Trans Lee make music like that.
And I like his music.
That nigga don't make music though.
He been making a lot of music as of late.
Where the album at?
Ask him.
No.
So y'all agree it's the label?
It's a combination of it all. I mean, the labels play their part, the rappers play their part, the consumer play their part. It's not just one place to point the finger.
I wonder what go next. Because what come after drill rap?
I don't know. Cause
what come after this kind of rap?
Maybe
Singing, harmonizing,
maybe
rapping.
go backwards. It may be up and down. Maybe it go backwards.
Have we ever seen it?
One thing hip hop doesn't do, it doesn't go backwards like fashion. It never goes back.
Yeah. I mean, you might see the style of like producing may go back to sampling again, or it might go back to stuff like that. But I've never seen rap but rap young. So maybe
20-something years.
Yeah, 50.
No, 50.
I'm counting the 80s, even though the 80s was a long.
So maybe it do.
Yeah, I mean, because drill rap is really just advanced gangster rap, and it just kept going. I guess so. I don't know.
I mean, it's all a form of it. I mean, all rap is a form of, for the most part, gangster rap, or the origin of rap. But I don't know, that drill rap a little different.
I want to see what Gunna does, and because I think that kind of can be a place where rap goes. Because I don't think he's gonna rap about the street shit, and he's not gonna be too rapid to rap. He's gonna have a happy medium and make good music in the middle somewhere.
You ain't gonna hear it. They don't hear that shit.
I'm gonna hear it.
He gonna sell.
He gonna sell a lot of it because I
listened to his
even before he got even before that little situation, he was already in a different kind of lane.
He was like had a #1 album, and then that shit happened. So I think the music still in. I don't know. I don't know. I just want to see what he's gonna talk about. I want to see if he's gonna have any street shit.
I think it's gonna be the same thing.
Can he still do that? Like have some street shit in there?
Man, the way the world work now, man. Yeah, I think so. Yeah. The way the world work, they only care about good music.
And I'm ready to revisit it. You was right. 6ix9ine came back home and he was popping.
I told you.
But was he?
He's popping now, yes. Nigga, that nigga showed you a safe with a couple $1 million in it, yes.
How you gonna have to stick the same money over and over?
It's a lane for that shit. And then like
he go to Colombia and they mobbing him, fool. Like
that's true.
It's a big international market. And then not only that, a lot of the consumer, if you ever go look at a concert and who at that concert, them niggas don't care about them rules that you beholden to.
Yeah.
They don't care about the people who are pain and
When you be honest about it, I don't care about him. I really don't.
Tell.
I
I'd have told y'all niggas too.
because it's like
nigga don't care about that.
I mean it's just totally different now, man. Like it's
I don't listen to 6ix9ine because his music not good.
Yeah.
If his music,
I never really liked
I
it
ain't
either.
listened before.
So if it was good, I might listen.
yak with the butter. I'm like,
It's just not good, man. Like,
but he used to rock. Them shows used to be. They used to be in that bitch deep.
I used to like him before though, like the shit he used to do.
I ain't never liked him. I just
I
thought he
used
was
to
too
like
extra and too.
I used to like that.
Well, you don't like nobody that do that at all.
That extra shit. I don't like the extra.
His
that's why you
Breakfast
don't like
Club
my boy.
interviews.
Yeah,
and-
that's exactly.
Yeah,
why.
yeah, I got it. I know it. That's what I'm saying.
I don't
So
like
you-
the extra shit, man. Don't
Yeah,
be extra.
you
Like,
pretty
consistent.
clear on
I'm
that.
consistent.
But nah, to be honest, I just don't think none of that shit matters in today's time. Them rules don't even matter. We're seeing and we're seeing daily, and we're constantly reminded that those rules don't even matter to the people who say that they matter. And we seeing
They the ones doing the
we
shit.
seeing people break those
the
rules.
ones violating them
we
motherfuckers.
seeing where it used to be like, man, if I got a problem, I'm supposed to call you. We seeing niggas get on the internet and fuss and
OGs.
like it's
OGs
the
on
ru-
Twitter talking.
What is the rules? Yeah.
It is none. Like
is none.
it ain't.
I don't
none.
fucking know. I ain't got no.
But I ain't
handbook.
gotta be concerned with it.
I don't have a handbook.
But-
give me the handbook. And
I just know my employee guidebook. That's all the
put
rules.
it in writing, goddamn.
That's all the rules I
You
know.
wanted the matter, put it in writing.
The nigga say he know his employee.
All right, that's the only rules I know.
Yeah.
Article
All the rules I
31.
Did not work on a political campaign. I know that shit. Yeah, that's it.
The hatch hat, motherfucker.
Did anything else drop? Did anything drop in music? Man, music has been so fucking quiet now. This is we in the we,
Ain't that because it's the first quarter? Ain't that bad for music? or
nah,
something?
not necessarily. Think about it. Last year we had got it. We would have had Gunna already dropped by this time last year. Like we got a lot. Kodak had dropped already. We had a lot of shit.
Because I remember Kodak for last Mardi Gras. I was on Kodak. So
Yeah.
that was when that came.
went crazy.
The only thing I saw, Dreamville came out basically with the Creed 3 soundtrack. It's the Dreamville album basically. So Dreamville did the whole album.
So a double reason not to listen.
I guess so.
Gotcha.
It is pretty mellowed out. Like it's. I don't think you'll like it.
I know I
I
would.
ain't gonna lie. I don't think you'll like it.
Y'all going to watch Creed?
I ain't going to watch it, but I will watch it once it comes across my TV. But I ain't going to watch it. It's very few. I don't know the last time I've been to a movie. Now that you say go watch it, it's been a while. I wanted to.
It's
go,
been a minute.
I wanted to go.
I think I'm gonna go for
Woman
my
King
birthday and see
Black Panther. I ain't gonna see
Cocaine Bear.
You want to go see that?
Yeah. I heard it ain't bad. But I only want to go if I get the seats to like move.
Fool, I want-
Did you see the backstory or how they came up with that?
It was
It's
based
real,
on a true
true
story,
story.
right?
Yeah. the nigga had a plane or something. Was a drug smuggler. Nigga had like 300 pounds or 365 keys in a plane or something like that, and it crashed. Crashed in the mountain or something like that. And he tried to jump out, but the parachute didn't work. He died. But they said that the bear ingested all the cocaine.
and went nuts.
Like he was just eating the shit and died. I mean, of course he died. He's just sitting there.
He went crazy first though. Nigga told
That shit couldn't taste good, man. Fuck
Right,
wrong
what
with
you,
you.
what,
Yeah, like,
all these berries and salmon you be eating, and then
ain't
you
get
want
that
to eat some
initial-
damn powder.
He didn't get that initial sniff feel.
It probably tastes sweet to them niggas or some
Well,
stupid
maybe he
shit.
got addicted.
He was a
He
druggie.
kept coming back.
He was like Murdoch.
That nigga said, "Oh, this shit pretty good." All right.
He took 60 a day.
Let me go back to my stash.
Fuck up a house and come back.
You crazy for wanting to go to the movies and go see that. Though.
They that shit be in the same.
So you gonna go in the movies and sit in the seat to watch
In the
that?
movies.
When the last
Yes.
time you been in the movies?
Oh, I think
definitely
I think I
went
went to
Black
see
Panther,
the
maybe.
last Spider-Man.
I went pre
The first Black Panther.
But see, like movies like that is I'm only going to see action movies.
But the movie is dope though.
I just went a couple weeks ago. I love that look still.
I be ready to
Yeah,
go.
that's probably one I'm gonna go to.
Always be
but
ready to
I
go
never
for
be
some
able to
reason.
get the middle seats that move and shit. So I want to do that.
D-Box.
See that move.
Got a
Vibrating
get your
shit.
ticket online from the website.
Yeah,
That shit gonna make me go to sleep.
Right, nigga want to be in the
I
movie
do.
shaking.
I got a high success rate of going to sleep in the movie theater.
Cause we
You wasting your money then.
I'll watch it
unless
later.
that's what you're going for.
No, I watch
he
it.
said I'll watch it later. Nigga might as well just
nigga to pay his money to go to
shit.
sleep.
You might as well just rent the bitch on
You might as well watch it later. Cause at home I could
No,
pause
it's
the
something
shit.
about the movies, man.
Now it is dope, man.
Popcorn, and then they
The sound
serve
better
liquor
too.
now.
The sound way better too. I definitely.
Yeah, that sound be
that shit be right there.
when the car door slam. It just got a
Then you
different
can't
sound.
answer
to
your
it.
phone.
Yeah.
You can't really be on your phone. You shouldn't be. I hate when niggas.
Why don't you? You got to build your Get you a little system, man. Make the movies at your house.
Yeah.
No, because then I'ma still pause that bitch, be on my phone, and so it ain't the same. You ain't glued in.
That is true. They were
That's
talking about
the
that on
only thing
BMR. About how it's something about being able to go to the movies and for 3 hours or 2 hours or an hour, you just sit there and watch.
Nigga can't focus that long no more.
Nah.
That cell phone, that cell phone make it hard for niggas to
Just
focus.
put it in
for-
your pocket.
Just, I ain't been to the movies in forever. I don't know the last time I really sat down and paid.
When you be
attention to
binge
something.
watching shit, you be still on your
I
phone.
be on my phone. I be working, and that shit just be in my ear.
The only time, the only time I'm not on my phone
and I rewind
is when I
Man, I be rewinding the
Rewind the
fuck
fuck
out
out.
shit and then do it all over again.
Yeah, and I missed the same
Like damn,
part.
yeah. Like,
damn, I'm right back where
I will admit, I do think this phone giving everybody a little more ADD type, ADHD type.
You just learn to do everything
Because
in your phone.
I put my phone down on purpose. Okay, I'm about to type this paragraph. Without knowing it, I didn't pick my phone back up. I thought I said I was gonna put this bitch down.
I'm gonna tell you what it
While
do.
I'm looking at my phone.
One thing I get caught up, I catch myself doing. I got caught up this week. I was like, all right, I'm finna listen to podcasts. I push play. Now I want to listen to some music. I want to listen to this type of music.
Six
I'm
different things.
I'm like, nah, I don't want to listen to this. Music. I want to listen to this. And I'm like, nah, I'm finna text.
I'll be
Nah, I'm
listening.
finna.
I be listening to a podcast. They talk about an old song. I go listen to the old
song,
song
and then go back to the
listen
pod.
to they hits.
Yep.
And then go back to the.
Yeah.
I do that shit all the time.
Niggas ADD all over the place nowadays. Man.
Yeah. It's tough.
It is
but,
what it is.
But music, I don't know what y'all doing. I don't know what's going on in the music world. It's just super weird right now. Like nobody's putting out anything.
And nobody's expected to put out anything. Don Toliver. We talked about that last week, huh?
Yeah.
His wife dropped the album this week.
His
She
wife?
hard as fuck.
His wife?
Who did?
Calucci.
Oh, I didn't know that. I didn't know he was married.
That's the shit they got. That song Telepatia and shit. She one of them. She
I have no
Telepatia.
clue what the fuck that is. Pull it up. I want to hear it. Telepatia.
Yeah, I don't know what's going on. It's something weird. I know did we mention that last week about the weekend?
No.
Oh well, the weekend dropped a live concert on HBO. I thought that was pretty dope. Which made me actually
show
want to
on.
do HBO, like, cause it dropped all kind of records on there from HBO, and it made me think like they always be ahead of the curve.
That might be the new wave.
It be dope. Like I ain't gonna lie, it was a random. I was already drinking. I think one of y'all said I turned it up, and I turned it up loud, and it was kind of cool ass experience.
That might be the new wave.
Because the weekend put a show on too. So if you're gonna do that though, you got to put a fucking show on. Like we were just watching the Rolling Loud shit, and Wayne's show was a show. So I'll watch it, and shit looks interesting too.
Yeah.
You know? It look fun.
Right, I ain't never going to no concert like that, so that's the only way.
And that's probably another way for them to make money. Like you can get with these streaming services, and I'm gonna stream my show to you.
Because like Rolling Loud, yeah, the stages, has sponsors. So
That is
Levi
a
had
smart
a
ass
stage.
idea. Cause I ain't gonna lie, like I was sitting, like I'll probably start.
Put that shit on TV.
Then you probably could, like, if they put I ain't giving them niggas no ideas, but
Don't give it to them. Save it for later.
nah, I
We'll
want
talk
to say
about it.
that. Like
We'll
they could
talk
put
about it.
they could put a paywall over it. No,
To
$2 to stream and
simple.
watch this show, and you sit in that bitch and boom. Think about how many people do
Let
it.
me add that dollar to my bill. Cool.
Hey,
Paid.
when y'all see it, y'all know where y'all heard of that.
And that's a good way to stop motherfuckers on their own from sharing passwords. If you got to trust the motherfucker not to buy shit on your password, yeah.
Oh yeah. Nigga,
Who in the hell?
I wish
What?
a nigga would get a pay-per-view movie on my shit. What the fuck is you doing, nigga?
Creed 3, what the fuck?
All right, nigga. Get the fuck out of here.
Hey, that's wild.
Ain't
as
nobody
fuck.
but can't get right over there
Right.
watching movies.
Hey,
Nigga thought he was at the movies.
Let me
today.
check.
Cocaine
Just got
Bear.
that password.
I know who watched this motherfucking shit.
Oh man, I forgot. I catch it.
Dummy.
But that's wild. But Ja Morant.
Dummy Morant.
This week,
Good kid though.
I don't know. He been on a roll.
He been on a roll now.
He threatened with the Indiana Pacers. He
Beat up a kid.
they allegedly beat up a kid. He pointing guns on Instagram.
Even with Shannon Sharp now.
Yeah, he was suspended for right now for 2 games, and they were still saying that he under investigation. There's been rumors that it could go up to 50 games. I don't know the rules and regulations behind the NBA rule because I don't think it's illegal to possess a gun, but maybe it was where he had it, how he had it.
I don't know.
But more than anything, it's just the idea that this kid, who's making millions of dollars, keeps finding himself in trouble and could cost himself his career or maybe a loss of money or I don't know. What's y'all thoughts after seeing everything that he went through this week? the latest incident with the gun, flashing it on Instagram. Where y'all at with it?
Nigga, you made it. Stop doing all that dumb shit. You already made it. Go play basketball. Go to your nice ass house and be cool. That's it. That's all.
I be wondering what people in general be wanting by putting so much stuff on the internet.
That gangster
Like, why do
shit,
you feel like you have to do something like
It's
that?
the
Why you
social
doing
It's
media
the way of the
era.
world.
Yeah.
And he did the right thing. Hopefully the team told him and made him do it. Deactivate that shit.
Man, I've
Get
been-
that the fuck out of here. We giving you $100 million for you to not
Right.
be that person.
But
So, get it out of there.
I do like Hoot just kind of alluded to, but I do, he 23. Got millions of dollars. So I know the stupid shit that I did at 22, 23. I'm not
That's
going to act
true.
like I
That's
didn't do nothing. So I'm not
Promise
going
you. If I'd have got caught that one time, at 22, 23, I'd have been, I'm okay. I'm
Right.
I'm
That's the
now.
like.
I'm
let
not
me
going to do something even crazier.
Yeah. Well, I mean, but
I don't think I
we'll
would
see
have.
crazy shit happen and still go do something crazy on the other side.
Yeah. But I ain't gonna do double crazy. I ain't gonna do triple crazy.
That's kind of
I
crazy.
ain't gonna be holding
No,
the
no,
gun.
no.
I'm paying somebody.
Like,
for that.
even though I saw you did it, I didn't get caught with it. But if I get caught that one time, I think I would be the kind of person who wouldn't continue to do it.
But
I don't think you would either.
No. But we different. Like these like it's something with the world right now that want everybody to be tough. And they feel like they got to be hard. They feel like they got to be street. Like they feel like it's uncool. You are a multimillionaire. You cool anyway.
yes.
You were the face of a franchise. You
And can
cool
get
anyway.
any girl you want.
You damn near close to being
Edge in top 10.
you top 10 in the league right now. Like you.
And that corny conversation has been going on all week. And I sat down and thought, am I corny? I can
Yeah.
see some people in my neighborhood saying I'm corny because I went to college. Like,
I mean,
shit
when
like
we used
that.
to- when we
like
used
shit
to-
like that, you went to college.
When I used to go to
That's
Mobile,
corny.
when
Like,
we used to walk up there, be like, they go to school boys.
yeah, you know, so
Like, it used to be funny. They ain't care. It was just like, man, they go to school boys. Cool.
It's okay,
Joe
man.
Cop.
I guess in that case, it's okay to be corny. It's okay to not be street, not be hood.
'Cause there's no
Not
reason to.
being an NBA 100, 200, $400 million player flashing little pea shooters on.
It's
the
just
internet.
crazy that
Like,
you work hard. It's not easy. You make it to that level, and you got that level of success going, and
then
you
you be the thug.
you ruin it.
And you about to be the face of the league. They gonna show your silly ass. Keep on. Keep on, Mr. Murray.
I think he chills out. I think he chills out.
Hopefully.
I think he chills out, man. And when you're that, man, you don't even need the internet.
And get away from them damn friends if they helping you do it too.
I don't
take
get-
everybody.
I don't get it. For your Ja Morant, you don't need to do nothing on the internet, and especially when you
Right.
do something illegal or crazy.
But
or-
that's
The internet is for attention. You got all the attention.
exactly like I don't
Nigga,
get
you
why
on
you.
TNT.
Why do you need more?
You literally on TNT.
You're the man of your state, your
because
city,
they
your
want
place.
that they want that kind of notoriety. I want that street credit. Which why you would want something like that, I don't understand it, but
Nobody knows.
Because
All right,
the
cuz.
street niggas want to be in the NBA.
it's like that street credit for them in that world don't make sense. Like I'm trying to get business credit. I'm trying to link up with the billionaires and the millionaires to help push my family and my stuff forward. But I gotta remember sometimes, we're older, so like it might be different for us than it is for, somebody like that.
But they have the best roadmap they can have. LeBron James. View that man. Do that. Follow that path. I don't see many players pulling out guns and flashing and beating up kids and pointing lasers being the successful type. So I don't get why you see that as the successful road to take.
Because
So-
that ain't gonna do nothing but limit your back. Because now even
Nobody
with just the
don't
little
wanna
stuff
work
that
with
you did, you not as marketable.
Exactly.
And they ain't gonna fuck with you for a good little minute now, brother. You done put yourself on a whole different kind of list.
That little stain could fuck you up for 3, 4, 5 years.
Yeah.
You're going to have 5 years of good work to make up for that
Yeah.
shit. Probably more. And even then, later, when it comes to those type of levels, they're going to pick at your whole history.
Yeah.
Your whole history matters. So, fuck that internet, Ja Morant. I'm glad you deactivated that shit. Stay off that shit. You don't need it, man. You already the man. You can go anywhere in this world, and they're going to know who you are. You don't have to flash your guns for us to know who you are.
Yeah. I'm with you now. Like I don't know. There ain't nothing much to say about it other than hopefully he pull it back together and get his shit in order. We saw Jalen Carter. Jalen Carter, for people who don't know, the star D tackle from Georgia, national championship, just won. Could be possibly depending on who gets the first pick in the NFL draft. He's being charged from a fatal street racing accident that left one of his Georgia teammates as well as a Georgia staffer dead. What they coming back and saying the incident in question happened after the national championship parade. They're alleging that him and the teammates were racing, weaving, bobbing through traffic. An accident occurred with them. Nobody really said anything about racing until this just came out. It is misdemeanor charges, but yet again another blemish or thing that may go on his record.
Yeah, and it's unfortunate, man. It is unfortunate. It's one of those things that we look back at it and it's like as kids we did that shit. Yeah. At 22, 23, we was racing. We raced down the street.
The Challenger. I done had many races in the Challenger.
You know what I'm saying? So we ain't do it with the intentions of nothing bad happening.
Right.
We just was being kids. You know? Unfortunately, that sometimes that bad shit happens.
Yeah.
And that's the ultimate bad, with life being lost. But I don't fault that kid for being a kid. It was nothing he intentionally did. He was just being a kid in that unfortunate.
Yeah. He had an irresponsible moment, and sometimes when we have irresponsible moments or we do things like that, consequences come with it.
Yeah.
Hopefully, it's something that he can get through. Like I said, it's just misdemeanor charges, but hopefully it's something that don't affect him moving forward with the NFL. But sometimes I don't know, NFL changing now. Like, so it's hard to say how things work. Like the old way, he probably would have dropped. This way, maybe not. I don't know. It's just tough to call the NFL right now because they're going through so many different changes and the way they go about handling everything.
I don't think it affects him too much. I do think it affects him. I think he fall a few spots, like something like that. Somebody's going to overlook him who may have
maybe they try to get him to take their money down or something.
Yeah, something like that. But I think that overall he's still going to go forward, be successful, get in the NFL and do his thing. It's just an unfortunate circumstance, a situation that he got into.
Yeah.
So that shit sucks.
I wish him.
And I'm pretty sure that probably nobody feels worse than he does right now.
When I think about that stuff, though, like I think about when we was young and in college.
Did a lot of shit.
High school stuff that we got through and had to navigate through. The issue from the last 2 years we was dealing with. It's like, I don't know, sometimes like, and I talked around one time about this. Sometimes I get so scared, or nervous for the kids because I'm thinking like, God damn, boy, because it's so much shit you got to dodge and duck. And some of that shit just come with being young. Yeah, you know what I mean?
Happens.
Right. And when I think about that, I'm like, damn, I hope they make the right decisions in that shit because it's so easy.
And even if they do, sometimes it's just wrong place, wrong time sometimes, unfortunately. And that shit has happened. I've seen that and witnessed that happen a whole lot. You be somewhere having fun, just joyriding on the lake, and then somebody has a car accident or somebody get hit by a car. Right. Somebody has an accident or, sometimes it's just wrong time, and sometimes shit just gonna happen, man.
Yeah,
that's why I don't try to focus too much on trying to. I do everything I can to prevent it, but you can't prevent some shit. So
do you look at stuff different? And we'll probably talk more about it when my boy get back. But do you look at stuff different after his situation this week?
Yeah, man.
Did it make you cause my man just chilling, wake up, bad stomach ache, chilling, almost went to AFC.
Mm-hmm.
Then he was like, nah, I need to go to the emergency room. Went to the emergency room and they was like, oh, nah, nigga, you got to have surgery. Nigga, this time.
And it's tough because you don't know how to look at it. You don't know, and from what we know it was just an injury. Like we could be working out in the gym. What do I do? Do I stop going to the gym? Do I stop doing ab workouts? And then my boy he probably lived the most non-habitous life in this motherfucker. My boy don't drink, he don't smoke.
He probably need to start drinking. It'll thin that thing out.
Right, nigga, he don't do nothing but eat candy.
But you know what? You know how they be saying you don't know the day of the hour. I was fucking with Benny one day. We were talking. He was like, nigga, you could be walking out to go to the mailbox and nigga just tap you on the shoulder. It's the Reaper.
Pap.
Hey man, bro, like nigga, I got some food on the stove right now. What you doing?
I'll have a lasagna tonight.
Nigga, I just about to get a check for 100,000. Man, can I try this out first?
Not on Taco Tuesday. Taco Tuesday.
Nigga, I got a vacation next week. Why today, goddamn?
But when I first heard
come
that
back,
shit, the same popped in my head. Love on your people, man, and live life. You know what I'm saying? Live your life, love on your people, man. That's the most you can do because you don't know what the next day gonna bring.
It make me want to and I've been like this anyway, and it probably part of getting older, but want to start going to the doctor a little bit more. Go check. Because, like, when you're young, you don't want to go to the doctor because you're scared. Yeah. You don't want to go to the doctor because you don't want the nigga to tell you something wrong with you. Bitch, I need to, nigga, if my vision ain't blurred, my heart ain't beating out my chest, or I don't see no blood, ain't nothing wrong with me.
The doctor was like the counselor for me. He said some shit I ain't like. I went to the doctor. He was like, what you doing here? I like just a yearly checkup. He was like, is it for your job? No. Did your wife make you do it? He's like, normally a kid your age only comes to the doctor if the job makes them, or if your wife tells you.
And that's a problem.
And so you don't really need to be coming like that. I'm like, why are you the doctor telling me that? Like, you not. That's
this was recent.
My last one, I didn't go this year yet, so probably about a year and some change ago.
That's crazy.
It's been a year and some change.
But they probably do be shocked by that. But we double surely need to go because we black. We got a lot of history of shit in our family. And if you can catch that shit early, a lot of times you can
I need to find
stomp it out before it get bad.
What do you look for in a doctor? Like, do you want a young one, a black one, a male, a female? I want a new one, but I don't know what I want. Somebody you know, somebody you don't know.
I think it's your relationship. Like the doctor I go to. Well, I got two. I went to one just because he was convenient. He was right there, and I got stuck with him because he was right there. Yeah. But the first original one I was going to, he was just cooler than a fan. Real chill, smooth, knew his shit, didn't get rattled. I mean, he a doctor, so I'm sure he didn't seen everything. But he was like, "Oh man, this." And I went in there one time, like, "Man, my heart be hurting. I think I'm having a heart problem." He laughed. Like, he ain't got a damn heart problem. But we'll check. He did the EKG and all that. Nothing wrong with you. And what he told me was, because we played, it's a diagnosis, but for layman's terms, he was like, you got athlete's chest. Like, the fuck is that? When we lift weight so much, you expanding all that cartilage. He said sometimes it get inflamed. And if it get inflamed, it kind of put pressure on everything. You know? So that's what you're feeling. I'm like, damn. He was like, y'all bench press and do all that shit over time. That do stuff.
So don't bench press. Do some push-ups.
No. That's the shit you do in college. Hey, man, I don't need a bench press, man. I'm going to get athlete's chest.
Right. Got calisthenics. Let me do some push-ups, coach.
You going to be a linebacker looking like can't get right chest, goddamn. Go get your ass rent over.
Weak as fuck out of that bitch. But yeah, man, go to the doctor. Get your shit checked out. And if you feel something, if you see something, say something. You feel something, go to the doctor. Especially in the chest.
You done felt some shit before and don't want to go.
I'm like, let me take slow breaths. It's going to go away. It's still
But you know what? You know how we talked all that shit about when your car, your phone ain't working, cut it back on. Nigga, you can't cut your body off back on.
Your heart ain't working, nigga.
That's what the old folk do. Just go take a nap. Go lay down. That's cutting your shit off and cutting it back on.
Niggas still live like that.
Yeah, it's like, go wake up.
Let me take a nap, see if this shit goes.
But nah, it do, man. It's important that, like, you know, and then we got to be having good health care and shit.
Use that shit.
Go get checked out, man.
Use that shit.
We at an age now, like, shit, man. We ain't getting this body back.
Like the chiropractor tell me, like, I don't know why you don't come here every week. Your insurance pays for it. You right.
I've been saying I want to go do that, but I'm really scared. Have you ever did the little neck thing to you?
Yeah, that shit scared me first time. I told it a big.
I told Barrett I ain't never liked that ever since watching them Steven Seagal movies. That nigga break a nigga neck.
He ain't never popped my shit like that, but they put the little straps around your head, around your neck, and pull it out.
Yeah, nigga gonna pull my shit too far. You know, like the barber dolls, you can pull that bitch.
Nigga pop up Mr. Potato Head so crazy. Mr. Potato Head, nigga head on the shelf.
I fuck around and pull that bitch and now my neck longer or something. Long neck ass nigga.
That nigga done died. What happened? They pulled his head off. God, they pulled his head off. How the fuck you pull his head off?
But shit, I already probably loose for football, goddamn. I don't want to do it.
That shit is scary though. The first time it kind of hurt it a little bit, but once you do it that first time, that shit you be used to it, man. Yeah. It's good too. You'll loosen up, but it's some shit you'll have to keep on doing. So that's the only bad thing about it. Got to keep doing it. His shit gonna be raggedy again.
He showed you where, like, I seen somebody, they were showing the person hanging off the table, and you could see it that way. Like, one foot was longer than the other.
Mm-hmm. Like, they'll measure your shit, make sure your feet line up or align properly.
I bet
like, yeah, you out of alignment. Like, how the fuck you get to tell that just by looking at my feet? Okay.
Because they put your ass on the end of that table, one longer than the other.
One of them hoes be crooked, guys. Nigga feet be like that, one straight, one crooked. Mr. Crooked.
That's why you walking like nigga, uneven ass foot.
I can feel it too, though.
Nah, but moving on into the dummy of the week.
Who's stupid?
Dummy.
Dumbass, stupid ass dummy. I'm sorry, I hate to do this. I know you're young. I know you know, still experiencing what it's like to be a millionaire at such a young age, but that don't stop you from having to come to the Dummies Podcast Principal's office. Ja Morant, bring your ass in.
Big dummy. You gonna get this dummy.
Learn and learn fast. Because people like you, like us, we don't get a lot of slip. We don't get a lot of room to slip. Mm-hmm. You don't get a lot of opportunity to be in spotlights long and be on the good side of it. And once you get that stain of the bad guy, it's hard to get it off of you.
You're in prime position, brother. Don't fuck it up.
Mature and mature fast. You got the ability to take people places they've never been before. Mm-hmm. Use that shit for influence. Influence people to help. Like you said earlier, use the LeBron method. LeBron got all of his best friends in positions. You look at Rich Paul now. He doing his own thing. Yep. You looking at what's his name? Maverick. They all got positions to help build him up, but they built themselves up in the process. And that's what it's for, man. Like, to me, you know, I know who are we. Who, if he gonna listen to us or not, I'm sure it's a lot of people probably calling him.
Ain't no bad advice,
you know, to tell him. But like, man, you don't get a lot of opportunity, man, in this world. We know, especially looking like us. Mm-hmm. Any mistake around the corner, they're gonna capitalize, and they got a place to put you.
Yeah, and they want to put you down. They want you to fail, nigga. They want you to be out here looking crazy and look nice. Yes, there's something that's close to you who want you to succeed, but the ones on the outside looking in, they want you to fail, bro. Don't give them that satisfactory.
Right.
Don't give it to them.
And for that, Ja Morant, you are the dummy of the week.
We love you, bro, but hey, take this dummy.
Nigga, I became a Memphis Grizzlies fan for him. Yeah, nigga. Like, nigga, I like him. I want him to succeed. I just want him to, man, duck the bullshit. Cause like, man, I'm telling you, like, and I get it. I know where he at, cause he young. Like, I don't have to say to have that amount of money, but just the complacency of where you're at in time. Sometimes, like when you're young, you just be tunnel vision. You only think about what's going on right there. But man, that kind of money right there, man, like the ability to me to change other people's lives. I feel like I always say, like, whatever you have, I think you have a duty to share that with people around you who are connected to you to help push people in better spots. If you know better, and you know, like, why would I sit there and know that there's a better opportunity for people to do better things and I don't share that with them? That's crazy. Mm-hmm. I'm just gonna sit there and watch you run into the wall, or, hey man, you know you cannot take my advice, but I'm gonna still give it.
You don't have to, but we're gonna speak it.
Right.
You could be the corniest of them all, man. Doing what you do, people gonna love you anyway. They're gonna love you. They call what's his name? Klay Thompson. Super corny. They love him. Be you, man. But unless you is being crazy.
Yeah.
And pulling out guns in strip club and shit.
What you watching?
Nothing. I've been watching same shit. SEAL Team 6. I'm on season 4.
See, can't get right. I did it for you. What you watching, nigga?
Mm-hmm. He wanted to talk about BMF and shit. You should have been here, but I ain't watching nothing new, man. Once I start watching some shit, especially if it's binge worthy, I'm gonna watch it until I ain't watch nothing new.
Yeah. Any other news or information we forgot to add on or forgot to share before we get up out of here? I know it's a short pod. It was a weird week. I don't know. We'll bounce back next week. With a lot of shit going on. Life be lifing. Remember, don't forget about Todd, man. Prayers up for him. He is good. He is bouncing back. I think he wanted a little attention, but just, just think about that.
A lot of shit I ain't care about this week. I've been finding myself not caring a whole lot more lately.
You back to 2000?
I'm back, Cheeto.
you
back, Cheeto.
You back to not giving a fuck.
I don't give a fuck.
Oh, he gonna love that shit.
Fuck all that shit.
He gonna love that shit.
Fuck it all, Cheeto. I'm sick of it all, man.
Well, on that note, we'll be back next week like we never left, because like we say every week, we never leave. You dig?
Dummy. I ain't saying that bye-bye shit.